Give me drugs. Give me drugs. Give me drugs.
Welcome back, Sweat Hogs. I'm your remedial reminder, Sly. Back to the pad. I'm offloading the supplies we collected. I'm going to have to build another crate storage, so I get to show you that. We're going to collect a separate backpack because I do need to source some trees and some plank. So, let's get it. Okay, plank in hand. Lay those on the floor. Grab your nails. Unbox them if you must, if you don't already have them. And then just simply craft. And through the magic of editing, boom, we now have a wooden crate for your delicates and unmentionables. Ew. And just like before, in case we're broken into, you need to find a very inconspicuous place that people are going to overlook. With our supplies safely stashed away, it's time to head back down, grab us a backpack, and get back and start collecting the materials. Now we know from yesterday's experience, the industrial areas, the infected are carrying backpacks. Let's go there. And that, my friends, is the right tool for the job. That'll make short work of any infected carrying a backpack with minimal damage. Well, they say third time's a charm, but I'm pulling donuts on backpacks. Let's hope for number 4. Ha, nope. Where, oh, where could my infected be? Where, oh, where could he be? Hello? Is anybody home? When you hear that noise, you get the fuck out of Dodge. That's a gas strike, and it was close. Falling back for a better look, I assessed the strike was very close, but the military section just beyond the industrial. Let's get back to our search. It's almost as if that airstrike drove us to this destination. It's fate. Let's go collect our shit. Ooh, and it has some goodies. Alright, let's get back and start collecting. Now this backpack will only let me hump one log at a time, so we'll just go cut another tree down and prep for the next one. That was the horrific sound of me falling down 4 stories in an elevator shaft. Luckily, I didn't break my leg. With the log and the hatchet, I could easily have broken down the log, created a splint, but I still would have been stuck. You can't jump or climb with a broken leg. Now, you may recall I made reference to morphine injector in my previous installment. Well, this is the perfect time to haul that out and stick it into my ass. I'm flashing health. Infected even looks at me and I'm dead. There's no medical coverage, there's no insurance, there's no sick days, there's no calling in. You gotta get up, suck it up, and get it done. We'll just drop the log right here on the floor and we'll go back and get that second one. Even though I secured a fence kit yesterday from that loot stash, I dropped it to make room for something else, and it serves better to show you how to make one. So I collected a couple pieces of firewood with that last piece of log. We can take a hatchet or a saw, we can break that down into 2 small sticks, or as many sticks as it gives me, I can't quite remember. Then we combine that with a rope. That rope will give us a fence kit. Then we can lay a foundation to our wall, and then turn it into a gate. Three very important rules to base building. You always build from the inside. If you don't, people can just simply walk up with a hatchet and dismantle your wall. Number 2, gate placement. Your pivot is always on the left, your lock is always going to be on the right. Make sure you place this so you can get to it from both sides to unlock your base. You do not want to be locked out of it, you do not want to be locked in it. It's embarrassing. And number 3, post placement. You want to try and get your posts inside the building so it's not exposed, so players outside can't see it. And remember, if you're having trouble placing your fence kit or watchtower kit, you can use triangle to rotate the kit to fit your need. It's going to take some playing to get used to, but don't give up. Satisfied with the placement, you can go ahead and drop your log in. Drop your log in. Now comes the part of that shovel. Oh, and speaking of log, excrement. Alright, so we're going to put this shovel back, and remember we used some of that plank to create a second crate. So we're going to have to grab the hatchet and saw and the bag, head back outside and craft some more. And I promise, no more poop jokes. Take note that you can stop harvesting a log at 1 or 2 depending on the tree and leave it standing. Doing this won't tip off other players that you're harvesting log in the area to build. Now with the log on the ground, equip the saw to your hand and craft some plank. You're going to get 4 plank per log. And you can stack plank in groups of 10. I'll leave you to do the math for your own needs. Now that we're safely home, we can start applying the plank and the nails to the wall. While I'm at it, I'm going to grab the wire and attach that to the wall as well. Now you're ready to build. Equip a hatchet, stone hammer, or even a meat tenderizer, and start building your frame. You're in the home stretch, almost done. But what's that in the distance?
You can do it, put your back into it.
I can do it, put your ass into it.
Yeah, no, not Ice Cube. That's just a soundtrack to my life. Now, what you couldn't hear in the audio playback, I heard distant explosions. I do believe either a base is being knocked over or the gas station. Either way, we're going to go on top of one of the neighboring buildings and take a look around and see what we can see. The noise certainly wasn't that gas strike. It was something more ominous. And there it is, plain as day. Someone took out the pumps at the gas station. And it wasn't me for a change. Even though I am in a crouched position, my head is sticking out like a sore thumb. I'm going to show you a pro tip when you're on a roof, such as this, to scope the area without being seen. Facing the area you want to surveil, go into your poses and select lie down. From this position, you will be able to go into a 360 panoramic zoom in, zoom out situation. You're free to peek your landscape and not be exposed, unless from a higher position. While practicing this technique, I discovered a nearby base that I don't know how I didn't see, and probably the culprit to the burning gas station. Let's ring his doorbell. The tool for the job, CR527. This holds a 7.62 by 39 round bolt action rifle. Effective range probably about 200 to 400 meters. This gun is zeroed in at 200 meters, and by rangefinder I'm dealing with 400 to 450. Not the best gun for this, but it's the only gun I got. I would prefer to take any long shot prone. It steadies the aim, but unfortunately the lip of this building is too high. I'm going to have to do it in a crouch. And there he is, standing tall in his tower. I do believe the perpetrator of that smoking gas station. Let's knock him. Nope. Didn't die, but I definitely woke him up. Giving up my HUD advantage to a really shitty angle, I'm going to have to flank far around this guy on his opposite side and see if I can't get the drop on him. And here I pick up an unintentional X-ray. I'll take it. Patience is a virtue, one I don't normally have, but take time, range your target. Missed opportunity. Dropped the ball, I wasn't ready. And as it would turn out, I wouldn't see this player again. Server reset in 4 minutes. I waited out, but he didn't come back. Hey, thanks for dropping in and checking out the video. Hope you're learning something, if not entertained. Stay tuned. Next episode, God only knows what'll happen. But we will definitely be keeping an eye on that base.